Tequila!
Traveling Mexico is an adventure, full of unexpected events, creatures, and breathtaking views. Our goal has always been to experience the full journey of what the trip has to offer without breaking a bank. You want to go to the beach? No problem. Chill at a rooftop pool? You got it. Want to stay at all-inclusive resort? Piece of cake. You want to see Mayan pyramids? Jump into a cenote or eat delicious Mexican meals? Easy! So today I will show you how we did all of that and more for a fraction of the price, and we did it all in the middle of the pandemic. And it all started with...
Welcome, we're about to check into our amazing Airbnb. Let me show you. Actually, we're just waiting for the host to open the door, but it looks like it's gonna be a fun ride. This is gonna be our stay for the next 2-3 days. You can see with luxurious kitchen, modern design bathrooms, granite countertops, the full shebang.
This is the second part of our insane trip.
Another one.
As we were coming from Isla Mujeres, by the way, if you haven't seen our crazy $65 trip there, make sure to check it out. The link is just waiting for you in the description below. Where was I? Oh yeah, so bus back to center of Cancun. Not exactly what you call luxury, but it gets you from A to B, and that's good enough for me. And the cost is only 20 pesos, that's $1, and it's like an unexpected tour. Before we get to the touristy areas, it's the best way to see local areas, local culture, and to grab some locally made food. We found this place that serves a quarter chicken, rice, potatoes, peppers, and tortillas, all for 60 pesos. $3. Even though this was a delicious mix, I'm not gonna lie, after eating that pepper, I did wonder if I'll be spending next days on the toilet. Gladly that didn't happen, and we moved onto the Colectivo, which comes right in front of the bus terminal, and for only 40 pesos or $2, it takes you right down the highway for about 1 hour down to Playa del Carmen, where we'll be spending next several days. This right here is always the most exciting part. What will our accommodation look like? This time we hit a jackpot. Booking through Airbnb, we stumble upon BFH Attraction Hotel, a brand new hotel that's not very well known, and so the hotel puts available rooms on Airbnb for cheaper prices. So we got this beauty for only $30 a night. Everything here is luxuriously put, and the best part is once you go up to the rooftop patio, which looks over the entire city, you can almost see the ocean in the horizon. The rooftop has an infinity pool and a sunbathing area. The space is not big, but the view is enormous. And to finish off the day, I was dying to try these marquesitas. It's a crispy crepe filled with whatever you want. I got mine with Nutella and banana, and you can never go wrong with that combo. And damn! And good morning, Mexico. Today we're going on an adventure. Some friendly locals told us about the secret cenote that's located north of where we were staying to Punta Esmeralda Beach. It's about an hour away, so that's quite a walk. So we get going, obviously through the main 5th Avenue, the street closest to the beach. It's full of restaurants, bars, and shops, and even better looking when it gets dark. Once we got to the beach, we're instantly greeted by vendors, and sometimes they got really cool stuff. But we gotta get going. It's a beautiful day for a hike up the beach with the sun fully out and pelicans chilling there with people. There's only one tricky spot that we had to climb over applying some Spider-Man skills, and it clearly divides the resorty, touristy area from the local beach where you actually get more personal space and you get offered snacks a lot less frequently, which I actually like. We're welcomed by earthy Mexican vibes right out of the gate. There's a little more seaweed on the northern side of the beach that's called sargassum, but literally no one cares because you still have the beautiful white sand and the bluest water, and sometimes it's put into better use like Mayan decor. After walking for over an hour, we finally get to the cenotes that look like pools of water branching out of the ocean. This is where local families come and bring their kids to play in these warm pools of water. I couldn't go without thinking how much pee there must be in them. So we ended up just chilling on the beach counting vendors that made their rounds in the scorching heat. Time to head back into the city, this time taking local streets It's so noticeable how many newly constructed buildings there are and how well maintained the neighborhoods look. Playa del Carmen is still a growing city, even during the pandemic, especially attractive for someone who wants to own a getaway condo in the Caribbean. So we picked up some locally made ceviche from this place called Calamar de la Diaz. My Spanish sucks.
Gracias para vivir en la casa, en las escuelas, en el azul marcada.
It was only 100 pesos or $5. They serve all kinds of foods, but it looks like they specialize in seafood and especially ceviche. And then heading back to our hotel, we stopped by Mercado for another order of Mexican cuisine. It came with heavily sauced chicken, yellow rice and tortillas, all for 65 pesos or $3.50. Made our way back to our rooftop to enjoy the food, the view, and most precious of all, each other's company. Absolute luxury. Playa del Carmen and sunrises are a match made in heaven. As it's facing east, you will get a 10 out of 10 every time. Paddle boarders get the worm as they get up the earliest to take the best spots, and who can blame them? And yoga? Good for them. Today we're heading to Puerto Aventura to stay at a 4.5-star all-inclusive resort. With a little digging, we got a last-minute deal for an all-inclusive package with alcohol and a basic garden-facing room that we eventually got upgraded after a little sweet talking the reception desk guy. How much did this stay cost? Keep watching and I'll tell you. And so yet another minibus takes us down the highway to Puerto Aventura stop, right in front of the community entrance for only $1. A 20-minute walk to the doorstep of the resort could have been avoided by taking a taxi, but we were excited to burn a few more calories before pigging out on what this place has to offer. When we enter the resort, we're greeted with juice in a form of champagne, and honestly, I'll take it. A room upgraded, keys, and let's check out what we got. A stylish, modern design, sophisticated corner suite. You got double sink, walk-in shower, 9 pillows? Damn, this is some luxury. Basically, the resort is equipped with whatever you want. You got a tennis court, multiple pools, cabanas, beach areas, restaurants, bars, a stage. The cost of this beauty was only $58 per person per night.
Wow!
Primarily, we found ourselves in the pool, soaking and taking that first drink. Though, as the lunch buffet was about to close, we had to see for ourselves what that was all about. International cuisine, flexible for anyone's stomach. You got veggies, baked potatoes, beef, chicken, fish, fries, pasta, and the list goes on. And just when you think you're full, comes the dessert. I'm drooling just thinking about it. Time to get to work. Gym time. After walking around the resort looking for Santa and checking out all the Christmas decoration, we ended up at the bar, where beer flows like wine, margaritas are made the proper way, and a mojito comes with the right amount of rum and mint. Early morning, starting the day off with my first ever game of tennis, ever. Pretending to know what we're both doing is pretty easy when there's not a soul around. It's super cool how the court is located on the roof. Leaves you thinking what happens to the tennis balls that fly out of bounds. Well, I guess that's not our problem anymore. Catching a breeze, chilling in front of the ocean. You also have the option to hit the cabanas for a pic or two for the Instagram fam. When the time to take a break from the day drinking comes, you gotta jump in for a game of volleyball. A big fail with the game, but a huge win with meeting a few cool peeps to hang out with for the next couple of days. Thank God I don't have much footage to show what was going on, but let's just say there was a lot of fun and a lot of tequila! It was time to say goodbye to our friends and the resort and make our way back to Playa del Carmen, as we have an excursion to Chichen Itza booked for the following morning. And the trip starts with a 2.5-hour drive from where we get on the bus. First view before seeing the pyramid and the ruins is a town where Mayan civilization still exists today. As we made our way onto Chichen Itza site, we're given a tour guide. You can definitely say our guide put on a good show. though we did most of exploring on our own. A massive pyramid, which is actually a temple that was built by people without machines and technology, is peeking through the sky. 365 steps leading up to the top, but unfortunately no one is allowed to climb the staircase.
I'm so freaking pissed.
The grounds are covered with different ruins and rock formations with their own explanations for why we assume they are there. It's all cool, but nothing beats the powerful monster of Chichen Itza temple just chilling there in the middle of it all for thousands of years. As part of our tour, we're taken for a buffet-style lunch at a restaurant of Mexican cuisine. We got really hungry by now, so this is a perfect way to hit the spot. Pork, salads, shrimp, chicken, everything fresh and delicious. Eating is good, but let's move to our final destination of this tour, and that's a sacred Mayan cenote. The legend says that after swimming in this cenote, you will wake up next day looking 10 years younger. We did have to pay additional 20 pesos for the life jackets, so we can live to the next day to see if this rejuvenating cenote actually works. It's a deep hole in the ground filled with fresh water from underground network of rivers. A refreshing way to end the day. I definitely suggest this tour, as for only 50 bucks you can get an entire day of awesome activities, and especially if you can get a cool guide like we did. And on the last day it happened. The best dish I had yet to try on all of our trip to Mexico. And funny enough, it was sitting right there in front of our hotel the entire time. Mamma Mia Pizza Joint. For only 31 pesos, that's $1.50, you get a shrimp pizza that will literally make you drool for another piece. And so this trip comes to a bittersweet end as we gotta make our way back home to start our exciting 14-day quarantine. Maybe it wasn't 100% luxurious, but it was lavish enough for us, and the best part, we were able to keep it reasonably affordable. Thanks to everyone we met on this trip for your positive vibes. We hope to get back on the road soon. If you want to know more about places we had visited, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.